The story that's told at a lot of these history tours, and I guarantee some of our listeners will have heard it, goes something like this. So when sea captains returned from trade missions to the West Indies, they'd skewer a fresh pineapple to the fence posts of their homes. And that was a signal to the neighborhood that, I'm back, my table's open, visitors welcome. But as with so many historical nuggets, it's unfortunately mostly fiction. So I'm going to burst yet another bubble here. So contemporary sources make no mention of such a custom. In fact, the first time it really emerges, this story, is in the 1930s. And that was a period as historic house museums began creating these idolized versions of colonial life. The truth behind this is rather less cozy, okay? In the 18th and 19th centuries, the pineapple didn't stand for hospitality. It actually stood for something far more British, far more imperial. And it stood, again, stood for status. And so in colonial America, as it was in Britain, pineapples were status symbols. They were rare, they were expensive and hard to grow, and they were also imported, so they were exotic. And so therefore, the perfect marker for a society obsessed with hierarchy and a colonial elite desperate to mirror the structure of the metropole. So if you saw a pineapple perched on a gatepost, which I'm sure there were in colonial America, it wasn't an invitation to pop around for a drink or say, yeah, come on by. It was a line drawn in the sand, a declaration saying, I have money, I have connections, and you, dear sir or ma'am, likely have neither.